Welcome back to the channel, guys. And next week, we are going to see Cat Greene get her hands on a written confession from Gwen. And this is where things get really, really messy. Because in this letter, Gwen apparently confesses to kidnapping Dimitri von Leuschner and holding him hostage. Wait, what? Gwen kidnapped Dimitri? Let's be real for a second. Who actually believes that Gwen, who has been spiraling and panicking and basically running for her life, managed to overpower von Leuschner and hold him hostage? It is so absurd. But Cat gets this letter. We know Cat is secretly working for the ISA and trying to trap EJ, and Marlena literally just warned her about playing these dangerous games. So maybe her ISA contacts intercepted this letter? Or maybe it was just mailed to her directly to mess with the investigation? The spoilers don't say exactly how she gets it, but she gets it, and it is a total bombshell that changes everything we thought we knew. But Cat doesn't just sit on this information. She takes this written confession straight to Rafe Hernandez. And thank goodness she does, because Rafe is actually using his brain this week. Rafe takes one look at this letter and immediately calls nonsense. He suspects that Dimitri is the one who actually kidnapped Gwen and forced her to write this fake confession. And honestly, Rafe is 100% right on the money here. Rafe has been stepping up the intense search for Gwen for weeks now. He is stretched so incredibly thin dealing with EJ's tainted drugs, the FBI, and his sister Gabby's corporate mess with Philip, but he zeroes in on this letter. He knows Gwen. He knows Dimitri. He knows this letter is a complete setup. Let's zoom out and talk about Dimitri for a sec. What were they thinking with this guy? He is always scheming, always trying to protect his royal Alamainian image. So of course, he would kidnap Gwen and force her to write a letter clearing his name. He wants to make himself look like the victim in all of this. Oh, poor me. My crazy ex-wife kidnapped me and held me hostage. It is such a classic villain move. And Gwen is probably terrified out of her mind. She has been missing for weeks. Just imagine her sitting in some cold, damp dungeon in Alamainia, being forced to write this letter while Dimitri stands over her. It makes me so mad. Maybe I'm being too harsh on Dimitri. He has had his moments of humanity. No, actually, I am not being too harsh. He is the worst. He completely ruined her life with that fake marriage stuff. And then we have Leo Stark, my favorite messy drama king. Leo has been so worried about Gwen lately. We saw him trying to get Melinda Trask to help with some legal maneuvers. We saw him having that weird, awkward encounter with Gus at the pub, but his mind is always on his bestie. And somehow, Leo puts the pieces together. Leo realizes that Dimitri is the one behind this whole giant mess. And what does Leo do? He doesn't just write a mean article in The Spectator. He doesn't just gossip about it to whoever will listen. He actually packs his bags and heads to Alamainia to save her. I mean, wow. Just wow. This is such massive character growth for Leo. Usually, Leo is the first person to run away when things get dangerous. He is entirely self-serving most of the time. Think about all the scams they ran together, the whole Craig Wesley disaster, the times they almost ruined each other's lives just to get ahead. But not when it comes to Gwen. Not this time. He is going to fly across the world to confront a dangerous royal family just to get his friend back. It honestly makes me a little emotional. Okay, that sounded dramatic, but you get what I mean. Leo is actually being a hero for once in his life. The fans on social media are going to lose their minds over this. We love a good redemption arc, even if it's just a mini one for Leo. But Leo is not going alone, because Rafe follows him. Yes, Police Commissioner Rafe Hernandez follows Leo Stark to Alamainia. Can we just take a minute to imagine this dynamic? Rafe, the serious, straight-laced cop who is always annoyed by everything, and Leo, the flamboyant, loud, chaotic gossip columnist. They are going to be traveling together. The odd couple of the century. I really, really hope the writers give us some hilarious scenes of them arguing on the plane or trying to navigate the streets of Alamainia together. Rafe is probably going to want to strangle Leo by the time they land, but he needs him. He needs Leo's connection to Gwen and maybe even his weird connection to Dimitri to make this work. So during the week of August 3rd through August 7th, this whole rescue mission goes down. Rafe and Leo are going to team up and actually negotiate with Dimitri to free Gwen. How do you even negotiate with Dimitri? What leverage do they possibly have? Maybe Leo brought some dirt from Salem that Melinda Trask helped him dig up. Or maybe Rafe is threatening international ISA involvement since he was just talking to Cat Greene and knows she has federal connections. Whatever it is, they are sitting at the table with Dimitri, trying to get Gwen out alive. It is going to be so tense. I just hope they don't drag this negotiation out for 3 weeks. Just get to the point, make the deal, and save her. And think about Gwen's perspective in all of this. She has been so isolated and scared. She probably thinks everyone in Salem has completely forgotten about her. She probably thinks her dad Jack is just living his life, and nobody cares that she vanished into thin air. And then the doors open, and there is Leo, her best friend, the guy she has fought with, betrayed, and yelled at so many times. He is standing there in Alamainia, risking his own life and freedom to save hers. That is going to completely break her. In a good way, I mean. It is going to shatter all those walls she puts up to protect herself. The spoilers say this whole rescue mission is going to contribute hugely to fully repairing their friendship. And of course it will. Leo and Gwen have been on the right track lately, trying to mend things after all their recent blow-ups. But this is the ultimate proof of their bond. Seeing him willing to do absolutely anything to save her is going to make her heart melt. She is going to be so incredibly grateful. They are going to be bonded for life after this. I can already see them back in Salem, sitting at the Brady pub, drinking martinis, and plotting their next scheme together. Because let's be real, they are never going to stop scheming completely. It is in their DNA. But at least they will be scheming together again. So, yeah, I am actually really excited for this August storyline. It shifts the focus away from the DiMera mansion for a minute and gives us some classic international soap opera adventure. I am a little sad we aren't getting the DiMera Island karmic justice storyline for Gwen, but I changed my mind halfway through writing this. I think this Alamainia plot is actually better. It gives Leo a chance to shine. It gives Rafe something to do besides look stressed in his office. And it finally resolves the Dimitri drama that has been hanging over Gwen's head for way too long. What do you guys think? Are you ready for Leo, the action hero? Let me know, because my head is spinning from all these twists and I need to know I am not the only one obsessing over this.